G'day, Paul here, down by the river. Got a reading out of Exodus 33 this morning, from verse 12. And Moses said to the Lord, "You've been telling me, lead these people, but you've not let me know whom you will send with me. You have said, I know you by name, and you have found favour with, and that you have found favour with me. If you are pleased with me, teach me your way, so I may know you and continue to find favour with you. Remember that this nation is your people." And the Lord replied, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." Then Moses said to him, "If your presence does not go with us, do not send us from here. How will anyone know that you are pleased with me and with your people unless you go with us? What else will distinguish me and your people from other people on the face of the earth?" And the Lord said to Moses, "I will do the very thing that you have asked, because I am pleased with you and I know you by name." Then Moses said, "Now show me your glory." And the Lord said, "I will cause all my goodness to pass in front of you and will proclaim my name, the Lord, in your presence. I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. But," he said, "you cannot see my face, for no one may see me and live." Then the Lord said, "There is a place near me where you may stand on a rock. When my glory passes by, I will put you in a cleft in the rock and cover you with my hand until I have passed by. Then I will remove my hand and you will see my back, but my face must not be seen." So here's Moses saying, "I'm not going with you unless you come with me. I need your presence, Lord. I need you all the time," and so do we. But he allows us to hide in the cleft of the rock to see his glory. In the cleft of the rock, and the rock is of course Jesus Christ, who had his side pierced with a spear on the cross. He was broken on the cross, and he calls us to hide in him so that we may see the glory of his Father. In 2 Peter 1 verse 3 and 4, "His divine power has granted to us all things that pertain to life and godliness, through the knowledge of him who called us to his own glory." There it is, he's called us to his glory and excellence, "by which he has granted to us his precious and very great promises, so that through them you may be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped from the corruption that is in the world because of sinful desires." So in Isaiah it says, "Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you." So the glory is within us. We need to release it and allow it to come out. John 11:40 says, Jesus said to her, "Did I not tell you that if you believed you would see the glory of God?" Romans 5:2, "Through him we have also obtained access by faith into this grace in which we stand, and we rejoice in hope of the glory of God." So there's plenty of references in the scriptures that we should see the glory and be in the glory. We're called to the glory. In Romans 8:18 it says, "For I consider that the suffering of this present time are not worth comparing to the glory that is to be revealed to us." Jesus went through a lot of suffering on the cross until his death, but he eventually saw the glory of God, and it will be revealed to us as well. In 2 Corinthians 3:18, "And we all, with unveiled face, beholding the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from one degree of glory to another. For this comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit." In Colossians 1:27, "To them God chose to make known how great among the Gentiles are the riches of the glory of this mystery, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory." And in Jude 1:24 and 5 says, "Now to him who is able to keep you from stumbling and to present you blameless before the presence of the Lord be glory majesty, dominion and authority before all time, now and forevermore. Amen. We're called to the glory of God. We are being transformed into the image of God by his presence, by his word, by communion with him through prayer, and by getting into that word we are being transformed into his image so that we may be ambassadors for him, taking his glory and his love and his mercy and grace and forgiveness to those we meet along the way. You have a great day. Get into his word and let his word get into you. We'll see you later now. Goodbye.